Hey you guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe so you can be notified when I go live or upload a new video, and please like this video. It appears that Donald Trump evaded I don't know how to say this, attempted assassination, and they are coming out now and saying that the shooter, he was a 20-year-old. Some people are calling him a sniper. I have not looked into that. I don't know if he was an actual real life sniper. Like I said, he's 20 years old. I don't know how far into that you can get at being 20 years old. I don't think he was too awful experienced if that is the case, because he clearly missed his target. Now, there's one other person that unfortunately was hit and did not make it, and I believe they said there was a couple of people who might have been in critical condition at the hospital. Now, Donald Trump, he was hit above the, I believe it was above the right ear, at the very tip, at the top of his right ear, and it seems like maybe it just grazed him, but even that must not have felt too good. He did go down. I would say that it was probably so very close that if it had hit just a little bit over, he would not have made it. And we seen him get up from the ground when, all the Secret Service, they, within seconds, they were able to get to him and cover him and try to protect him the best they could. I'm sure they were having some issues trying to protect him, because he was getting up, he was trying to throw his fist in the air, he was saying fight, fight, and just showing that he's brave and that he's not going to allow this to affect him. And now there are people, there's at least two people that has come out and has done an interview and has stated that they saw the shooter climbing up onto the building with the gun. They saw this, and they were trying to inform the police, and the police were just acting like they did not hear them, didn't understand them. And the guy, both of them, they were saying we were pointing, trying, and the one guy even said that he pointed and he looked up and saw the Secret Service looking at him, and they did nothing. And he said he kept wondering, why is Donald Trump still talking? Why did they not stop the rally? Why, he said for a good 3 minutes that he pointed and was shouting and saying there's a shooter, and nobody did anything. He was reporting this to the authorities. He was reporting this to the Secret Service, and it was kind of like they almost stood down until the moment they heard the shots. But you have to kind of believe these witnesses, because they're very adamant on what they're saying. They are saying the one, especially the one guy, he was saying the Secret Service men were looking at me and they didn't do anything. He said when nobody was listening to me, I started to point. He said I was pointing at him. So, there's no way that I believe that they had a chance to take him down before he started to fire his weapon. I think that could have saved a life. It could possibly have saved the other two from having to be in critical condition, if that is their condition at this moment. The last time I heard that they were in critical condition, but it's just a sad situation all the way around, when and it doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on, whether you're a Republican or whether you are Democrat, independent, it doesn't matter. No one has a right to stop your freedom of speech, your right to get up and speak. I do believe that all of these, in my opinion, all of these politicians, they're not good. I don't like to talk about politics. I try to avoid it at all costs because, the Lord spoke to me a while back, and He put it in my heart that why would you vote for the less of two evils? I mean, you're still voting for an evil. And so I chose to not participate in that. I didn't want to be a part of it. But I will say that it's odd. This whole thing is strange, how this is going down. And I believe, from what the witnesses did say, that sorry about that, you guys, but I do believe that there was time to stop this person from doing what he did, and if that is the case, then it shows you how far the deep state will go to shut you up if they don't like what you're saying, or if you're not on their side. There's an agenda in this country, in my opinion, to bring down this country. And of course, it would make it a lot easier for everyone to then, once we are disabled, to go after Israel and do what they want to do. And it's just my opinion, but I do believe that this was bound to happen, and a lot of us already knew that it was just a matter of time. Maybe they didn't get him this time, but I don't want to make predictions, but I will say I don't believe that this is going to be the last time, unfortunately, that they're going to, if Donald Trump is somebody who was sincere in his words, and he really does want to change things, they're not going to let him go on. They won't. But if he's someone that's on their side working with them, then all of this is a setup, and he's in on it. But I do believe maybe he does want to try to do the right thing, but I don't believe he's going to be able to, because even when he was elected last time, he was not able to keep some of his promises. Hillary Clinton, she never got locked up. That was a big disappointment. That was a lie. There was things that happened that they got to him. They, in my opinion, they got to him, and he wasn't able probably to do or finish what he wanted to do. And it's the same thing here. I mean, he's going to keep running, but it's going to end up costing him. And my opinion is that we have sat by and allowed these drugs to come through our border, and we have allowed people into our country that we don't know, and they're waiting on the word. They're waiting on the green light to do what they're going to do. Sleeper cells. And so there's really nothing that any man that's going to do. Donald Trump cannot do anything to save this country at this point. And the only one true person that you can turn to is Jesus Christ. You have to now turn your life around and give your life to Jesus Christ, because he is the only one that can save you at this point. And we are entering a new phase into this thing, and time is rapidly approaching. We're seeing that how easy it's going to be for that third temple to be built. And so when that man of sin walks into the temple, we will know at that point who truly is the Antichrist. We do know that Donald Trump was a part of that peace deal that it really hasn't fully went through yet. So we can't try to, the Saudi prince or the Prince of Saudi, he was also involved in that. So it's my opinion from what I'm reading from the Bible that whoever is behind this peace deal is likely the man of sin. And so, but we won't fully know until he walks into the temple. And so with that being said, I wanted to come on here and just give you guys my opinion on what I think about this. And don't easily be deceived. Stay prayed up, and don't worry about what's going on with these politicians. Worry about what's going on with God and what he's got planned and what's going on with that. Because there's no man, and there's going to be a man that comes along soon that promises peace and security and safety and all the good stuff, and he's going to be a liar. So don't let no man deceive you. None of them. There's not one of them that are any good. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed day. God bless.